I wish somebody told me this years ago.
I wish that I have the ability to change and the courage to want to understand. Honestly, somebody probably did, but it go in one ear and go out the other. And I don't want that for you. It's the end of March. Your New Year revolution is now being thrown out the window. You're laying in your bed, scrolling on your phone, staring at everyone's life on social media, looking at their success, and wondering to yourself, what the F is wrong with me? Why am I so lazy? Do I not know what I'm supposed to do? No, it's the other way around. You knew exactly what you're supposed to do and promised to yourself that this year is going to be the year that you will make it. However, nothing went through. In this video, I will go detail into one big reason why you are lazy and procrastinating. Of course, there are many other reasons, which we will also go detail into it. But there's only one big reason. And if you can master this, you can change your life forever. I am a walking example of this. I was so lazy in my whole teenage year and my 20s, even though I worked 2-3 jobs and I always convinced myself that I'm a hardworking person, but I have zero momentum for growth or to learn or to get better. You are not average, especially if you click on this video. This shows me that you want to change. As usual, I will go detail into the root cause and the reason why you are lazy, because I know you're stubborn. Let's get rid of your laziness for good. Flush it down the toilet. Please make sure you stay until the end of the video so you don't consume hit and miss information. And then once again, promise yourself that you start again the next year. Would you? Or are you just going to sit there and watch everybody else move up in life and you stay exactly where you are? Hi friend, it's Delilah. Let's dive right in. Here are the chapters. Listen, this is not clickbait. I can tell you the exact thing you need to do right now to stop being lazy. But if you don't understand the root cause, remember anything, you gotta build from the foundation, just like building a house. You want to grow a tree, the root have to be steady. You cannot just slap anything on the ground and hopefully that it can stand through the wind and the storm. If you don't understand your root cause and you don't put the time and the energy to want to learn and understand, then you being avoidant again, lazy to deal with your own shit. So tell me, how can you get better? So why do you think you're lazy? Now, before you blame yourself, I want you to know that our brain is functioning us to be comfortable, okay? To avoid the challenges in life. Let's say when you're about to jump over a pothole, it will signal in your brain that this is dangerous to stop you from doing it. But as much as your brain is the strongest muscle, do not listen to your brain all the time. It's easy because you're comfortable. You have to be stronger than your own brain. Now, obviously, this is not your fault. Make sure you stay so then I can go to the next session and what to do about it. Number 2 reason is we are just not trained to be disciplined. You know, the older generation, sadly to say, but they have a lot of healing they have to do themselves, and they have to work harder than how we are right now because they don't have the privilege. Especially if you come from another country, just like me, immigrants. There are a lot that they have to do with, let alone trying to teach you to be motivated and disciplined. So you have to reparent yourself. As much as they don't teach us how to be motivated and disciplined, they like to compare us to other kids or their friends' kids. And it just make it even worse because you feel shameful. And if you have a big ego, you would want to prove them wrong. But then let's say you fail after trying to prove them wrong. This is when you will be so afraid of failure that it will affect your future. Whenever you're about to try to do something, it leads to you being more lazy. Ego is not always about I am the shit and no one can beat me. I am the top over everybody else. It's also the other way. I am nothing. I am defeated. I suck. Regardless if you run by your ego. Either way, it will mess with your mind, especially when you think that you're so up there, that you're so good, but yet you fail. You'll be so embarrassed that you don't want to try again. The 3rd reason why you're lazy is because you already don't think that you are as good as others. So what's the point of trying? Just to watch yourself falling and embarrass yourself? hit yourself in the face, you have this thought going on your mind that you probably wouldn't make it anyways. This sadly leads to a very sad mentality. Low self-esteem and low confidence affect the life quality that you're living in. And the second thing is, which what I have, is affect your focusing level, where you can't really focus on one thing, where your mind's always be jumping around and you're doing something and you caught yourself trying to do something else and you think that you're so good at multitasking, but you ended up get nothing done at the end of the day. You get bored really easy. You have such short attention spans. ADHD, the next thing is hormonal periods, or, just moody, depression. There are so many things. And then I'm going to go into the tough love part. You think that other kids who grew up so poor, where they have to work for their food, if not, then they will starve to death. They will be lazy. They have to work hard just to be alive. But you don't need to do that. Even if you don't get motivated, you don't start on this project, you just keep going day by day, you'll still be okay. You still have food to eat. You don't make it urgent. There's no sense of emergency. So why should you get your ass off the couch, right? You are lazy because you think you can, because you are privileged. And then the next mentality is you can always start later. Procrastinating. You don't need to do it now. This is very dangerous. Time does not wait for you. You will not have your youth, your strength, and your ability to learn forever. The younger you are, the faster you are to learn. I'm not saying that if you are 70, you can't learn. There are people who start their life, their YouTube channel in their 60s, 70s, and they still kick ass. But if they would have had the time and the energy, or whatever reason it is, to start it earlier, then it would have been even easier for them, because it's harder to learn when we're older. It's scientific proof. Now, if they can do it, what are your reasons? Tell me. I heard from a podcast that people at the retirement home, you know what they regret? They only regret the chances they didn't take. Time is gonna go by in the blink of an eye, and you will lose all the chance. How many times, even right now, you regret what you could have done but you didn't do? So why would you want to repeat the pattern over and over again until you are no longer have the ability to do it? And the next thing is, you are secretly scared of failure, and you are a perfectionist. When I was in second grade, I went for a karaoke contest in Vietnam. My whole family was very supportive of me, and I sing really well at home because we have karaoke system and everything. But my mom, I'm not blaming her, I'm just giving you an example. She constantly worried that I'm gonna fail. So she tell me that, remember to keep your eyes on the screen, never remove your eyes, so that you don't miss on the words when you're singing. And that's exactly what I did, because I have no confidence in myself. So instead of really singing where I can just go with the flow, because I remember the lyrics, this is how I was. I would keep my eye exactly at the karaoke machine, and I would move like this when my eye was still at the same spot. Like, how does that look to you? It showed no confidence. Of course I failed. Of course there was 30 people, 28 people bring a certificate home. Only me and another person didn't. Okay, it might be just a little bit of childhood trauma, that's nothing. But to a 7 years old, that is the most embarrassing moment of my life. That I was humiliated, I was being laughed at. And then I come home where my mom just tapped me on the back and said, you're not meant to sing, honey. Do something else. You're not meant to be on stage. And it's stuck in my mind. And then I become stage fright, where I can never be on a stage. I would hide behind someone's back if I have to get on a stage. And that stuck with me until I'm in my 30s. You see how childhood trauma, what it can do to you? And because of that, everything I do, I already think I'm not perfect. I'm gonna fail. And the memory keep on replaying in my head. Like, you can grow up and you can grow old. But if you don't work on your drama, all these feelings always stay there, because your inner child is living with you at this moment. She's not in your past, she's with you right now. So if you don't take a moment to connect with her, to comfort her, she will ever be scared, and she would affect your way of performing in life. Sadly, this leads you to not even want to start, because you don't want to see yourself failing. It's embarrassing. You rather not face with the challenge than once again being laughed at. Now, let me tell you why is it bad for you? Why do you need to change from being this way? Can you just be lazy and live like that for the rest of your life? Sure, you can. But let me tell you what quality you will have if you continue being this way. You will only want to get the easier task done. You will only pick the easiest way to do, the easiest lesson, because you feel like phone scrolling is more fun than getting up and trying to make your dream happen. Why even try to change? But you know what it will lead to? You will feel so stuck and you will self-sabotage yourself every single time, every single day, unconsciously or even conscious. You will have a low life quality where you will attract low life partner and low vibration. You will attract bad luck. You are what you attract, honey. And you will live in regret. Just like the older people in the retirement home, expressing themselves and what they could have done. This will make you become such a negative person where your life is just miserable. You will end it up feeling envious and jealous of other people. Of course, you have too much time in hands, right? You start gossiping, you start creating drama, you start attracting more dramatic situation while everyone else is growing, moving on with their life. You're just stuck being here, living this miserable life forever, a person behind someone else. You have no respect for yourself, no self-love. I'm sorry, but that's how it's going to be. And it sounds so harsh right now because I'm speaking from my own emotion. So please listen to me. Therefore, we go into the next one. What to do to change? It's time to flip the switch, babe. Do you have a purpose? No, seriously. Do you have something that make you want to wake up and be better every day? You need to find a purpose. And if you don't know what your purpose is, really, I want you to take the whole week of being distracted, get off social media and think to yourself, what do you think you're meant to do in this world? We all have purpose. And if you can't find your purpose, you can't find the true passion, the fire in your heart. Therefore, there's nothing lighting you up. There's nothing pushing you from getting out of this laziness. How about ask yourself, imagine if your future self would have show up to you right now. And she is a successful entrepreneur, smart and wise, and everything come out of her mouth. You have nothing but respect for her. What would she be telling you to do right now? How would you close the gap between you and her? What can you do to get to her level? Ask yourself that, and then you will find your purpose. You will find your motivation because there is someone you yearn to be, which is your future self. She's right there. She's waiting for you. So what are you doing? Just laying here doing nothing. Nothing with your life and just hoping that one day you will become her. You can sit here and dream all day. Nothing is going to be happening. Let's open and explore your full potential and push ourselves to be the best version that we can be. And to do that, we need to get rid of all distraction. That is the one thing that I kept telling you from the beginning of the video. Now, don't exit this video just because I tell you this. I need to dig deeper so you can understand why you need to get rid of your distraction. Because if I tell you this and you just go ahead, okay, fine, I'll turn off my TV, I'll stop looking at my phone. How long will it last if you don't understand the deep meaning of why you have to do it? Okay? As human, we are really easily bored. And when we bored, we need stimulation, especially now with the technology and everything's in our face. It's making us lazier. Like when you have the remote control, you can just tell Alexa to do something for you. Versus before, you have to get your ass up and switch a TV channel. This technology just keep making us lazier. We think that it's convenient, but is it really convenient or is it harming us? So just because you are privileged, you're given all the tools, that doesn't mean that you make yourself lazier and let the tools run you. I promise you, if you get rid of all your distraction, your life will change. Starting from the diet. Let's say you want to eat healthy. You want to have a nice body, get ready for the summer, which is coming a few more months. But if you open your fridge and everything else distract you with all these bad food, you are going to grab it. It's human nature that we go for the comfort thing. So that's why you need to clean out your fridge and only leave the good stuff in there. If you open the fridge and all you can see is water, fruits, and healthy organic stuff, you have no choice. You have to start eating that way. So first you have to be disciplined with yourself by not letting the distraction get to you, by controlling your own life. Put your phone in another room. Buy a phone lock. Set a timer. If you are able to do that, I promise you, and you must be consistent with it, you can get a lot of things done. And all it needs is just the beginning. Once you build the momentum and you know you can do it, it will get easier. I'm on vacation right now. Why the hell would I want to work out? But I put on a 15-minute workout in the morning, okay? And I was like, wanted to quit halfway so bad because I'm like, I'm on vacation. Could I just relax? But I know after the workout, I will feel a lot better. I can eat more. I would feel like I'm rewarding myself. It's worth it because I put myself through the challenge before I can relax. So always yearn to put yourself in the challenge by get rid of all the distraction right now, today, after this video. Since I talk about workout, I want to make this point to you. It's quite annoying to me that some people want to change their life, but they refuse to work out. Working out is the first step, the very first step. If you can't even do that commitment to take care of your body, nothing else you do can last in the long run. You can meditate, you can try to do the work, but if you're not building up your own strength by working out, by treating your body right, nothing else will fall into place. That's why you keep repeating the pattern and you keep falling back to square one. Get your ass to the gym. I don't care if you're taking a walk, you just do light exercise, do something, move your body. Treat your body like a temple. Eat good food. Don't keep putting all these toxins into your body and expect your body to work. Be compassionate to your body. Have some self-love and self-respect for yourself. I want you to have a routine, a list of things you need to do. If you don't have a schedule, if it's not in your calendar, it's not going to happen. You cannot wing it. I was definitely this way for the longest time. I was just like, oh, I got it. I don't need to have a routine. That's fine. You can never just try to base on your mood. Your mood will not always be on top. You will never always feel like the superstar when you wake up. But if you have a routine, there are some days that you're going to fall off. But at least there is something for you to come back because it's there. Or at least during the day that you don't feel like doing it, you do 20%, 50%, 30%. As long as you're moving, as long as you're doing something about it, then you will continue to gain the respect for yourself. Doing something is better than doing nothing at all. Next thing is declutter your house, please. Your environment create your inner feelings, okay? And I have to tell you that if you don't feel good, there's no way you can be motivated. There's no way you can be disciplined and no way you can stop being lazy. So do whatever it takes to lift your mood up. You know what works the best for you. But if you keep your house clean, that's the least thing you can do. Then you can prove to yourself that I mean it. If you can't even control your environment, what makes you think you can go out there and control and make the life that you have, the dream that you want? I want you to start treating tasks like it's urgent, like your life depends on it, like you have to eat to survive, like you have to sleep to function. If you stop looking at it as something that is unnecessary and just make it your main priority, you will have no choice but to make it happen, right? You have to eat, you have to sleep. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night. You want to use the restroom. You turn on the light and the light is so bright. It hurts your eye, but you still have to do it because you have to use the restroom. You can't just keep holding it in. So treat your task like that. Even though the light is bright and it's annoying, do it anyways. You have to trick your brain. Let's say you want to lose 20 pounds in a few months. Let's not start with that. Let's just start eating healthy first. Start meal prepping, aiming 1 or 2 pounds per week only. Put the aim really low, but keep it consistent. Then you will sooner than later get to the goal you want. Don't say, I'm gonna read for 2 hours, because your brain will be like, oh, that's so much time to read. Read for 5 minutes. Read for 5 pages. Because most likely, after 5 pages, you're not gonna wanna quit, because you already opened the book. Study 1 chapter. Then you will continue to go on because you already started the task. Do whatever it takes to get yourself to start, because the starting is always the hardest. It's like trying to ride a bicycle over the hump, but the minute that you get over the hump, you slide out so easy. So build the momentum. Do what it takes. You have to reparent yourself. It is not your fault that you're being thought to be this way, but it's your responsibility to train yourself, to be your own parents, so that you can create a new version of yourself. Because who's gonna be there for you? You need to be there for yourself. If you can't even be there for yourself, what do you expect in this life? How can you build the confidence and the self-respect if you don't even want to be there for yourself? There is a trick that I learned to change my mindset. Let's say if I want to do something and the other side of my mind is telling me, nah, I'm lazy, I don't want to do it. Then I would just rephrase this. I'm feeling lazy. I am not my feeling. I am not my emotion. I might feel lazy, but that doesn't mean that I am a lazy person. So do whatever it takes not to label yourself. You are not lazy. You're just feeling lazy. Get up and take a shower. Take a cold shower if you can. I promise you, that always changed me. It's like it's washing up the laziness or something. Whenever I got out of the shower, I am a brand new person. Whenever I got out of a cold shower, sometimes an ice shower, I am a superhuman. And it works every single time. It's uncomfortable, but do it. And if you really don't want to get in the cold shower, then do regular shower. Just wash off all that laziness so you can start. That's how you shift your mindset. If you like this video so far, please hit that like button so YouTube algorithm can push it to many others who's in need of this change to get out of their laziness. Together, we can help build a community. The thing is, you need to know yourself. Because I know that I don't like the gym, okay? Let's say if I go in and I lift weight, I would sometimes go on my phone and be distracted. I cannot fully focus. Then I would find a class. And I have no choice but force myself in the class for 50 minutes because everyone around me is working out. The class I take is body pump and Zumba because I don't like cardio. If you put me on a treadmill and tell me to just walk like that, I would quit the next day. I would never even commit. But if I'm dancing, I need something to always stimulate me. So the dance move is harder. So I have to constantly paying attention. And that is my cardio. Body pump is like I go in there and everybody's working out. I cannot just be lazy. Like how stupid would I look? Then I have to follow through. And within that 50 minutes, I can get all the exercise in. If you know that's how you are, then you need to be around a community where they are doing the same thing. You have no choice but to catch up to it. Make a bet, okay? If you go to the gym less than 4 times a week, you have to pay $300 and be honest with yourself, okay? Or make a bet about something that you love the most and you have to give it away. Let's say I love my road mic. And I'll say, okay, if I don't hit the gym 5 times this week, then I will give you this. I don't want to give anybody this. So I have no choice but to hit the gym. But you have to be honest with yourself. That really going to work. You need to have like-minded people who want to do the same thing. This is the next part is stay away from the other lazy people. You are who you hang out with. You are who you surround yourself with. If the people around you don't want to grow, you're not going to want to grow. They will pull you down because as you do something, just a little thing, and they're like, oh my God, you're so great. Oh my God, you're amazing. When to the other group, okay, that's just the activity that needs to be done to become better. I'm not downplay all your, hard work or whatever it is, but you need to be realistic to yourself. When you get too many praise and too many compliment on what is not even big enough yet, you will feel like I'm already good enough. I don't need to try. So remove yourself out of that circumstances and really challenge yourself with the people that will call you out when you're lazy, because they are the same way. They're not trying to critique you or look down on you, but that's how they are. So you need to be the same if you want to hang with them. Every morning you wake up, you'll be staring at your vision board. There are two things you can put your mind into. You can motivate yourself and you can make yourself become that future person. All the things in your vision will come true. Or you can stare at it and just wish and dream and like, oh, that's like a beautiful dream that will never happen. Like seriously, stop being the victim. What are you waiting for? A fairy tale? A millionaire come and scoop you out of a life that you don't even want to be in? No one is coming for you. You need to stand up and save yourself. No one is going to feel bad for you forever. So get your ass up and make your dream come true. Now, if you accept that you're just going to be this way, then you will attract a partner just like that. Friendship just like that. And you can forever live in that lifestyle and staring at everyone else, whoever make it in life, and sit there and keep scratching your head every year, wondering how did they do it? How can you get there if you don't even want to work on yourself? It's that simple. If you have ADHD like me, here's the thing. Don't beat yourself up because you're very creative. Okay. And when you are focused, your ability to focus is more than anyone else. But you can only focus in a very short period of time. And you're a last minute person. Whenever the task is due tomorrow and you need to get it done and you have a few hours, you will have the ability to focus that no one else can compare. So why don't you use that on a daily thing? Mark out only 3 to 4, maybe 5 hours maximum and just work hardcore on that. If you know that this is who you are, don't even get out of your environment and go to the kitchen and get a drink, because next thing you probably catch yourself in there scrolling for 3 hours and then realize, what the hell am I doing here? Because that's my story. So you need to know what your problem is and work around it. Okay. As female, we can only be motivated 2 to 3 weeks before our periods, and the period week and the week before that, you need to accept that you will not be your best self. And the more you push and you don't get there, you're going to beat yourself up. So I want you to work extra hard during the work that you have the motivation, you have the creativity, and you have the encouragement and the power that you can get through anything. And then take it easy. Take care of yourself on those weeks that you will be behind. Instead of just, okay, I'm just going to be the same and expect the same. No. And you will give up on yourself because you just think you suck when it's not. It's hormonal. It's us being a woman. What can we do? I know I've been very tough in this video, and I mean, how else you expect me to be? It's a video that I talk you out from your laziness. I cannot be soft to you, okay? Because I wish there's someone who talked to me this way. I wish that I have the ability to listen and want to change. I want this for you. So please take it in consideration. Swallow your ego. You know what's best for you, honey. There you have it. Why are you lazy? How can it negatively affect your life and drag you down? And what to do, or if you decide to do nothing at all. I want to let you know that I have so much faith in you, and I'm so proud of you for staying until the end of this video. If you like this video, you should watch this one next because they come hand in hand. I can't wait for you to come back to this video after get rid of all your distraction and let me know how much you've kicked ass, because I know you can do it. Please hit the subscribe button to support my channel so I have more motivation to create video like this for you. Let's make the rest of 2024 the best year of our life. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video. Sending you so much encouragement. Bye-bye.